Hello YouTube and welcome into the start of a brand new Let's Play for Civilization 6 on the game mechanic. You may know that, and if not, hello. Good to meet you. We're playing the Gaul. You may not have seen them quite yet. We have the Gallic Empire, or the Gallic. Is it Gallic? It's not Gallic. It's Gallic. And we have one of, for my money, probably one of the most powerful civs in the game, just overall. Culture from mines, culture bombing from mines. We've warred with this warrior in trial runs effectively up until like turn 120 and muskets and stuff, and I've also gotten overrun by like Scythian horses with them. So this can be an amazing unit, and if we get the opportunity to use it, we will. Otherwise, we may lean on our unique industrial zone. That's right, folks. I will be building industrial zones in this game, and maybe take us to space. We shall see. We shall see what happens, but this is the new Highlands map. It is a very hilly, very land-rich map. So this is a small map, but with 2 extra civs and 3 extra city-states. We do that to maybe force some conflict and maybe get something out of our unique warrior. But we'll just kind of see where the game goes. We don't necessarily have to do it. No luxuries in our immediate vicinity here, but we already see what is at minimum a +6 industrial zone. Which is pretty darn good. Normally, I would probably move over here and settle this stone, but because of our restrictions of not being able to put specialty districts next to our city center, I can't really do that here as much as I might like to. The advantage of that being you would get a 2-2 base and then have a bunch of 2-2 tiles to start with. We will simply have a 2-1 base and some 2-2 tiles to start with, which should be okay. So let's get exploring. Looks like a river down here, which is those are hard to come by on the map, and something that we'll need if we want to build a decent industrial, or not industrial zone, but a decent rural valley city. That's interesting, Adarsh. I don't know if I can do that or not. Maybe DM me that idea, buddy, so I don't lose it here in chat. If you are here in chat, and hey, if you're watching over on YouTube as we're getting started here, don't forget to stop by twitch.tv/thegamemechanic and come join us live on the internet. We record these live during the weeks for the most part, and you can also join our Discord, which is a helpful bunch of Civ fans. But that's a great spot to leave suggestions and things for me so that I don't lose them here on the live stream. All right, let's begin by going to mining. Our unique industrial zone is here at ironworking, which is a good bit ahead of our apprenticeship industrial zone where it would typically be. This is part of why I like this district a lot and why it feels very, very powerful. Once we build one of them, we automatically complete apprenticeship, which is not an insignificant interaction, because it'll make all of our mines better. We will add a production onto them, and so it's pretty neat to be able to get that bonus without necessarily having to tech up here into the medieval era. So that is pretty cool stuff. We'll start with mining. Our mines culture bomb, and that is an incredibly strong advantage, especially early on here. You cannot steal tiles from other people, but you can grab them for your own purposes. We're also building a scout. We're going to get 20% of its production cost as culture, as that's one of our abilities as well. So again, not insignificant, especially early on. So yeah, I want to go explore this warrior. I have a feeling there's going to be some tundra down here before too long, but we'll see. Okay. Double move next turn. We also have Jade, and Jade is a unique mine that already has culture on it. So we're going to get 2 culture per Jade, which is pretty cool. You can steal certain culture bombs will let you steal owned tiles from neighbors, but most do not. Jade only shows on flatland. Look at these. Look at the land. Like the Highlands map is just chalk with like just rife with possibility and production. First goodie hut of the game. River is super nice to see. Yeah, we want to go explore it and settle it, ideally. Plan out our Ruhr Valley. I think it's pretty appropriate to go for a builder at this stage, but I value, like, this Highlands map has so much land that I think not going double scout is a pretty big mistake. And it does appear that this will be simply a +6 and not necessarily better. I will go ahead and grab this. Hey, there's my builder. That's decent. Ooh, there's somebody finally. Okay. Yeah, free builder is very nice. Can't do anything with it. We'll wait the 3 turns so that we can eventually. Maybe a spot for pyramids here. We're about to grow. We have a second 2/2 tile to work, which is good, and we're about to expand to a third one. I'm going to improve both these stone, I think. Although there's something to be said for just, like, getting some culture bombs going and just gobble up land like crazy. But I want the improvements on the 2 quarries for sure, and then maybe the last one we can culture bomb something. Go ahead and grab that too. We want to make sure we switch into our survey policy next turn before grabbing this goodie hut. Hello. All right, haven't met them yet. Jonkard. My opinions of people chopping quarries. I almost always chop quarries. Yes. Chopping quarries is it depends where you're at in the game. Like if you're early on and your city doesn't have a lot of production, then maybe don't chop like flatland ones. But if there are quarries on hills, in most cases, you want to chop them at some point, hopefully with policies as well.
It's that time of the month.
See whiz.
By the powers vested in me by Amazon Prime, I renew my sub.
Thank you so very much. I appreciate the ongoing support. Welcome back for 5 months. Good to have you here. So Johnny's up there. And this is a commercial city-state. So let's go ahead and do the thing I said, which is put in survey before we grab that goodie hut. And we'll get started on our pantheon as well. Do you lose the adjacency bonus to the for the IZ if you chop the stone? Yes, you do. Yes, you do, because that quarry is not there anymore. Secret Society invite. So that's good. I haven't really given too much thought to our Secret Society. I don't think it'll be Void Singers, but we got a little bit of money for that and a little XP on our scout. I'm going to stay put and then move here next turn, I think. I guess we want to be friendly for now. Like, he's too far away to war. So I think I'm going to go ahead and try to be diplomatic. And maybe we find someone in a different direction to war. We could do something with this governor, too. What do we want to do with our governor? Probably just Pingala. Owls would be good. The policy slots. Yeah, I could see that.
My man. When you find yourself in a hole.
All right, so we meet whoever this is. Zanzibar. I don't know. We can't be sure that this is coastal. There really is no coastal. Skip. Thank you for the follow and welcome on in. All right, one more turn. King SK, thanks for the follow as well. Welcome, welcome. All right, we're done with mining, so I can go ahead and do this now. No culture bomb for our quarries, but we make our tiles better, and we're going to crank out a settler next, so that'll be good. Do I want to? I might want to tech animal husbandry really quick, just to plan future cities around industrial zones and stuff.
Giovanna, desirous of obtaining beauty, quickly entered into the water. The twin Aswins also, O king, sank into the sheet of water, And the next moment, they all came out.
So
Beautiful forms.
that's
And
interesting.
young.
Yeah, way better Crater Lake, and also a warring type of a natural wonder here. Obviously, the yields are frankly nothing to sneeze at, and certainly implications for a warrior-based war. Again, I think he's too far to make that happen here. What I would prefer to do with him is probably forward settle him a bit and then kind of backfill some cities. But yeah, interesting. So what do we want to do here? Now we have double. Yeah, we should probably grab Pingala. Put that off a turn. I'd be curious about this, but we can look later. We almost always have to reload once we see it because it's never that exciting. I think probably just grabbing Pingala is fine. Yeah. So we're turned behind assigning this or establishing Pingala here, but that's okay. It's ever worth it to start with Magnus? Sometimes you can start with Magnus, but I really value the early science and culture, especially in getting to political philosophy, which is why we take Connoisseur here over Researcher. Yeah, let's go tech animal husbandry, see where we're at. So that's a nice little find here. We can grab our Alpine promotion. Very happy that we put in the survey card and got all of our XP here. And that's going to help us explore on this map a ton. I'm going to start going kind of north-ish with this settler, and we'll get started on this one. Hey, that's fun. I'm not going to have a faith economy, so they're not amazing. I really do like this city-state. I like their unique unit a good bit in games where you have a decent faith economy, but that's just not really us in this one. What's up, Jerxies? How you doing? I think I will settle Fountain of Youth. Again, I don't want to commit our pins yet till we kind of see what else is going on. But no envoy for that meet. I mentioned wanting to explore this river, so now that we have this promotion, I think I'm going to be able to kind of sneak over here, maybe grab some goody huts, figure out what we're going to do with this river. All right, so we have 2 very good tiles now, and then this last charge, I believe, is going to be just used for a culture bomb somewhere. Don't want to enter it for the healing bonus. You know what? I should have entered it. I kind of forgot that was a thing. So the fountain bonus is you get an extra... there it is. You get an extra 10 healing in any territory with the Water of Life. So yeah, I should get that bonus, huh? Culture Bomb to the Cocoa, you can't. It's out of our workable range, sadly. So if we Culture Bomb here, I can't pick up this tile or this tile. Only one's in our range. So more than likely, I'll bring this around and either Culture Bomb here or here for like the 3 tiles that we'll get. Okay, this is kind of what I anticipated. Yeah, go down there. Don't forward settle me too hard. Probably easy to do when you're not playing. You bring light in. Sky, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. I appreciate it. So we have Coco. Oh, and he's on a different continent, so I actually need to go find that for the Eureka. There's our Water of Life promotion. Nope, so he's right there. That's, I think, acceptable. Again, I need to find this continent real quick. Seven turns till you grow there. Where do we want to culture bomb? Because I can go here, here, or here. I guess culture bombing here for the we get 2 2 2 tiles. It seems okay. And Yerevan is here. Hey, that's a first meet. Nice. So that's helping our faith economy. Go down here. Would I ever consider using quality of life mods for the stream? Yeah, we can look at mods here sometime soon. The only mods I'm really interested in running are quality of life ones or UI ones and things like that. Otherwise, I don't love modding the game a whole bunch. Interesting land. There's our foreign trade boost. We found it. So that's good. 4 turns on our settler, 3 turns on animal husbandry here. All right, and then we go ahead and grab these 3 tiles with a simple culture bomb. How good is that? Civ is so good. You want to work that as opposed to this. I don't think so. I think if there weren't a difference here, I would certainly value the culture more. But getting that settler out an extra turn makes sense. What's up, Remember? How you doing? Yeah, yesterday's game we kind of scrapped. Yeah, I'm still getting the feel for some of these new civs and stuff, so it wasn't a game I really felt like committing to. Hey. Maybe another city-state? It's interesting. Definitely have some land. This river isn't as promising as once thought, but maybe it could still be worthy. We shall see. There's another river. Why not buy a tile and then get 5 tiles? I don't think we need 5 tiles. Like, I get you. That's certainly a good, efficient thing to do, right? But I'm not going to have a problem gaining tiles. Like, we get culture from our mines. We're going to have extra culture. Culture is going to expand our borders. Like, I just don't think that is always necessary. If I had tiles I needed to grab, then that's amazing, right? Like, buy 1 tile, get 5. And then if they were to give us another resource, but like, our 3rd ring of tiles is just like more mines. Which is good, but we just don't need them right now. Not a city-state. Gaul victory, Diplo victory. I think anyone can kind of do Diplo. Diplo comes down to like a lot of the early RNG as far as finding city-states to get Diplo favor and things like that. So there's a good bit of Diplo to be had. He's never going to like me, huh? This city doesn't have any source of water at all. Okay. But he might be close enough that we can war. This feels a little far. But we could maybe war him. Chat, do we want to war?
If there are no dogs in heaven, then...
I agree with that, Kit Switch. To the shock of nobody, chat wants war. So he settled the horses of courses. Ooh. Interesting. I feel like with Fountain of Youth plus our warriors, like I might just take this settler, come down here, perhaps settle this horse, and then start building units. Because if all of my units heal for 10 more, like I feel like we can take him out. Is it +8 in the cap? Oh, so good. So good. I need it. I need it. I need it to live. Finished your Deity Gaul game yesterday. Unique unit was not as useful and powerful as I thought it would be. Gaul's amazing. So versatile. Yeah. And I ended up going for science. We may wind up going there. We'll see. I mean, we have a spot to... Oh, yeah, this is potentially a industrial zone, isn't it? It's +6 industrial zone, so we could settle this. Maybe? Notable that this is 4, 5, 5, and 6. Like this is also a +6, where you could like settle the 2-2, but this is gonna be 2-2. I don't know. It's all fine. This is just good. Alparo, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. All right, I do want archers to come with our with this war. That's a mistake you can make by just using his unit. The archers are still very, very important for any early war strat, I think. Grabbed an envoy there. I could take 1 extra gold. Or I could save it for potentially like flipping cities during a war. I want another scout, I think. So let's do this, and then we'll see where we're at. Hey, I think I'm grabbing another scout real quick. Three turns on this scout I want. What a dumb settle. So we're coming down here. Pizza, thank you. Hey, and I saw you sub up too. I saw the follow and sub overnight. Thank you very, very much for that. Welcome on in. Grading essays on Julius Caesar. I love that. Watch out for him. Awesome. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the support and welcome to the live stream. Is this really what I want? I think so. I mean, we're going to come down this way anyways. It's a little weird. Land is a little bit weird. But that's okay. There goes Great Bath. The one thing I'm thinking about is still potentially settling like one of this just to be that much closer for the war. But I don't know. I think I'm going north because this scout can go east. And this one's job is to scout the Khmer. Yeah, this does look dangerous, doesn't it?
That's the positive aspect.
Just a sec. We're okay. I think we're okay now. Boy, his cities, are we sure we want to war him? Not sure if worth. Let's put our production back in. We already have a faith per turn, so we don't have to worry about that. 100% industrial adjacency card is pretty far. I don't build enough industrial zones to know that off the top of my head. Guilds? There you go. It's at guilds. Okay. So after the scout, maybe we'll build the trader. And then go into some unit production.
Without craftsmen.
I could also see grabbing the monument here, but I think I like the trader first. Yeah, I'm going to build industrial zones. We have a unique one, so they're good. Changes the whole value proposition, right? We'll want that in a sec, I think. Wish we had Matterhorn. That'd be amazing. I don't know what I might just do an internal trade route first so that I can get a road over here versus the war trade route, which is most certainly going to get pillaged. It'll finish before I settle. I mean, that's true. Or should we build... I guess build the monument instead? Because we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 turns. Yeah, you're actually right about that. You're right. You're right. Good call. Mansa Musa, the great king of Mali. So maybe this is just a war game and not a space game. I really like the Fountain of Youth. Plus, like if we can war through him, then maybe we can just continue on through Mansa. Although, is this just Highlands map stuff? Because it's hard to find fresh water that this is happening. Because, I wish I could send him a delegation. I really can't. It's fine. Petra intensifies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Settle this already. Highlands equal aqueducts? I know, but neither of these non-freshwater cities can get aqueducts. Adarsh, our unique industrial zone does not benefit from aqueducts. It only benefits from quarries and strategic resources. And mines, I think, right? Because it would be a miner for 2 still. But yeah, these don't get a benefit from aqueducts. Because that might be OP. Aqueducts. Ducts. Duct tape. Sorry, I should spit more when I'm talking. Oh, dear. Cool. Barb issues. My favorite.
If we build the Estadio de
Vlad!
Maracana and do a culture win, can we scream GAUUUUUUUUL? Quote question mark.
Donations lady, you're fired. Or at least take a break. Vlad, thank you so much, my dude. Thank you for the sorry, I almost got dyslexic. 32 months. Thank you for the tier 2. Really appreciate you, man. How you been? It's good to see you. Hey, are you participating in Inktober? And if you are, can you drop a link to where people can consume it? For those of you who don't know Vlad, he is sort of our resident artist. I'm very proud to say all of our awesome transitions and things come from the inimitable Vlad Damien. And I'd love it if you were doing Inktober, but you're also busy, so. You. Yeah, I know. Donation lady. Just disappointing. This I think I'll send out. Extra culture right now is pretty awesome. Yeah, this is balanced and abundant resources for either war and or space race stuff. Petra intensifies. Barb camps will first start spawning when the scout finds your city, and then it'll spawn like crazy when the scout gets back. It gets +2 for each quarry. Holy geothermal fissures. I want some of those. It's cool. Yeah, Got a Craftsman's looking pretty great. No doubt about that.
Nos somos Felipe, rey de España y Portugal.
Holy
Pero,
war.
por encima de todo, somos fieles devotos de la única y verdadera religión.
Oh, he's up there. Interesting. Bringing this warrior down to hopefully help out in time, but that may not be the case. We do have 3 scouts out there running around, so hopefully we can continue to find era score and do all of the things. Speaking of all of the things, so yeah, we're gonna war from here to here to here to here to here to this goodness. All right, so Pantheon-wise, we do have Craftsman. Forge is decent. Pastures is decent. And I think those are my only considerations. All the faith-based ones are gone. Not that I was looking for those. But yeah, God of Craftsman looking pretty good here. I think it's probably a little bit better than God of the Forge. This is certainly good, but like this just makes our production better, which is kind of does an impression of this, and this has longer-term benefits, in my opinion. So let's go God of Craftsman. No, Stone Circles is still unpickable. Sorry. Line, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Thank you. I feel like dramatic ages are a little too punishing. Have a hard time getting anything other than Dom when going dramatic. I don't know. I haven't played enough with it, M1, to really give you an assessment. So far, I haven't had too hard of a time getting Goldens, but we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, got a Craftsman. We can get that online fairly quickly. One of the early considerations with Pantheons is like, what is this doing for me now? What is this doing for me in the next like 50 turns, right? And so being able to just get those tile improvements with a builder here in a second are going to be good. They're going to be good. Chick Norris, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome in. Love that, actually.
It was a fantastic landscape. For
We took
all
Craftsman.
around were rocks of the
So
weirdest
production and faith
forms
from
standing in
strategics.
apparently
We have a lot of horses already. Hopefully we find some iron. It's either domination or space race, or maybe like a first one then the other. Yikes. So there's our era score that we needed. We've got our Water of Life on our Slinger, and we've got a Barb over here to deal with shortly. Now, the game is going to want to work this, and I really do want to work this tile, but if we only ever work this tile, we literally never grow, right? And so that's not a great idea. Working boop, boop, boop. Could certainly use a couple builders. A couple more military units makes sense, too. Let's finish the trader first, though. Buddy Coding, thank you so much for the brand new sub. Welcome into the shop. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the brand new support, rather. Love seeing that. I could build a builder here. I could certainly justify that. But I feel like I may make a mistake of just not getting monuments with this guy, and that's bad. That's bad even if we have extra culture. Nazca as well? Nazca plus desert implications? Pretty interesting. No, I managed it. I already did it. It just didn't update. Builder plus 2 mines is monument? Not quite, right? Because you need citizens to work those. Versus the monument is just free. You can always make it update by like clicking a tile, usually. Although sometimes this doesn't update, but you can usually update like your economy. You can update a lot of stuff. All right. Okay. Did that culture bomb for him? Has that been changed now? Do they always culture bomb? Did Jay get updated and I just ignored it because it's Jay? Yeah, he got a culture bomb, but this isn't on a river? No, it needs to be on a river. One of the religious beliefs have it? Oh my god, if he took that religious belief... Yeah, he didn't. But that would be hilarious. No, it has to be on... You have to... It always called... I mean, it's... Oh. Okay, so it's the housing and food. Got it. My bad. Again, it's Jay. I forgot. Sorry. How do you get this? If you just go into options and you go into interface and you go into show yields in HUD ribbon, select that to always show and you will get this lovely panel. TOTS is our test of time deity challenge. I've done a deity marathon for each iteration of Civ 6, so I've done them 3 years in a row. Basically, it's just an excuse to play every single leader on the deity difficulty and just have some fun with it. So you can find all the past playthroughs of that on my YouTube if you desire. He cleared the camp here. I still think I want this for now. And I think it'll be all right. I think I teched through this. I'm not going to get an encampment or a district anytime soon. Versus early Empire, we might get to on our own. I'd really like a couple builders here as well. But I think it's appropriate to grab like a slinger and a little bit more military. You know, for reasons. I should honestly shut down my scouts. We have our Golden Age secured. So I should try to avoid era score with them. Maybe I don't totally shut them down, but try to avoid era score. So I kept the scout over here to kind of draw focus and allow me to get my Eureka here. We can now, with our superior movement, we can kind of like debate this this guy and hopefully clear the camp. Although, again, I'd love to avoid the era score if I can. If I can. Svens, thanks for the follow. Welcome on in. I appreciate it. Thought in the latest patch era score rolls over? No, you do get a benefit from it in that it will apply to loyalty for the next stage for you, but it's still there's still a compelling case to me to save a lot of era score, especially stuff that's repeatable. I mean, I guess we're just going to go ahead and end this episode on a fairly unexciting note. I mean, it's been 34 turns. We've got some stuff going on, like, you know, there's a barb camp to clear. We settled a wonder. That's pretty fun. But in general, nothing else really going on in this game. But we'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching over on YouTube, don't forget to stop by twitch.tv/thegamemechanic and come say hi to us in person on the internet. We'll see you then.